Yeah, that's all I took. Yeah.
I can't actually see how many I put in there.
Because you said you had like cases or something like that. I don't know, or no, you had an amount, like
Yeah,
something
but
stupid.
the column with the number in there
Hmm.
does not expand, so I can see all the zeros.
Where would that be in party sheet or
It's a parcel.
Parcel?
Yeah.
Parcel. Raven Watch inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, mine's just big enough. 556. Where is it? Oh no, it isn't. Huh?
I'm thinking it's something like
Maybe it's like
20,000, maybe. Because I wouldn't have put it just 2,000 rounds there, I don't think.
I thought it was much more than that. I thought it was like 5,000 or something. So I don't know. Yeah, it looks like a 200 from here, but I don't
I
know.
know there's one more zero there at least.
Yeah, it looks like there might be another zero behind that. So yeah, that's weird. And then you can't really do anything with it.
Something just happened to it. Let me try something.
Now it looks like oh yeah, that was it. You can grab the number, 2,400. That's all right. That's right. You
Okay.
grab the number and move it to the side.
Yeah, I see. All right.
Yeah, I
Well,
remember it was stupid.
that four got put in there by accident.
Yeah, yeah.
So it
So,
was
but yeah,
20,000. So it should
yeah,
be, if you took 2,000,
right. I knew it
so
was
if you
something
took
stupid.
2,000,
I
so it
wouldn't have
should be
taken that many,
18,000
if
now.
yeah, I wouldn't have taken half. So I would have
All
wanted
right.
to, but I wouldn't. But I'm like, 20,000 rounds. Sure, I'll take 2,000.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
could do that.
Got that figured out. What are you guys going to do?
Well, after getting Bane patched up, back to the corner to see what's around the bend.
All right.
I'm gonna come up behind Jack, and I'm gonna like involuntary sniff him and see if he smells good.
He does not.
Okay. All right.
Nope, I don't.
Most of the urges that you guys have felt and everything fade after a few minutes.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
it's just
kind of
like
some of those immediate effects.
nah. Okay. All right. It was
Oh, don't worry.
involuntary.
They can come back.
Oh, yes, they can.
The urge.
All right.
Do you see anything, Jack? What'd you hit him with? Dadgum, ain't nothing left.
I blew up.
Yeah, I thought you were like doing some suicide thing at first. I saw you running in there, and then all of a sudden, blam! I must have hit my nose up against the wall or something, face first. That would have been funny to see.
I wish. You almost mutated.
Yeah, I probably did freak out a little bit there. I I think I was hearing voices again.
Uh-huh.
I've been having nightmares too.
Round the bend.
Oh,
The bend
okay,
it is.
yeah. All right.
All right. That's parcels. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
So he's gonna go tight, and then I'm gonna go out.
All right. Having trouble finding the encounters. There's the rat scorpions. Let's bring that over. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Everything's just lagging on me today.
Oh, that's fine.
I got my assault rifle out, ready to get some action points.
You think you're gonna get some, huh?
Gotta get some this time. Let me give the old laser gun a rest for a moment.
I found it. It was named appropriately, and I just forgot that I named it appropriately. Goodness. All right, you get around the corner. You find this place is kind of a mixture of man-made and rat scorpion made. There are areas where it's very obviously the rat scorpions dug it out, and areas where now is the humans have, or well, bipedals, humans, ghouls, mutants, maybe have dug it out. So you begin, you look around and you find near the backside. See if I can draw a pointer for you here. Near this backside over here, you see a makeshift ladder leading up to a hatch.
Okay.
Well, you want to carry Bane, or I will? If you're going up, maybe I should carry Bane first. Right. If you go up first, there we go. That's what I meant to say. Or should I go up first and go pop? Oh, wait a second. I want to go first. I'm going first.
All right. So Slash, as you begin to go up the ladder, you hear voices from up top. One you don't recognize. The other one sounds somewhat familiar, but you can't place it yet. From what you can gather, the conversation has something to do with the rat scorpions. Those are the words that you're able to make out: rat scorpions and mercenaries, but not much else. They're keeping the conversation mostly at a whisper. And you're a couple rungs up. It's at least one story up. What would you like to do?
Oh, I am humming. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Is there any way to try to hear more or discern who voices that is?
You would have to get closer. Like I said, you're only a couple rungs up. The ladder itself is about a 1 story tall.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go back down and
Okay.
Jack, I hear people up there. They might be standing on the trap door. Is it a trap door or sewer? Is there basically like a door or something over that, or is it open hole?
Kind of a grate.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely go back down and tell Jack that there's somebody up there. So.
Alright. Well, so I go ahead and climb the ladder, stop at the top, and listen.
I gotta get a grenade ready.
Okay. Those mercenaries, you think they'll find them? No, all the other mercenaries have been taken care of. Don't worry about it. Ain't no chance that they'll get through and get our guys. Well, I'm running out of rat scorpions. You know how hard it is to train them not to attack our people? We've only got one more shot at this. Now keep your horses in check there. It's going to be just fine. We'll get the machines out and we can fill in this gap and take the company right out from under his nose. Give me a survival check, Jack.
Okay,
Survival
straight?
perception.
Okay. I was about to ask that. Alright.
Hey, look at that. Got yourself 2
Oof.
action points. So the one voice that's talking about training the rat scorpions and worried about them getting found, you don't recognize that one. But the other one, you recognize it as the young man who was trying to calm down all the merchants earlier in the square.
Uh-huh. And it's what? Trapdoor, board.
Something like a metal grate.
Yeah, like a metal grate. It's very
Okay.
dark underneath it so that you don't feel like they could really look down and see you very well as you got right next to the grate. But you're not going to really see out much unless they're standing right over it either.
Okay. And can I tell anything about how far away from the grate they might be?
Give me another survival perception with an increased difficulty this time.
Use an AP. But you're tagged. Yeah.
Yep.
Could generate some more right here. Yeah.
Generate 1. Use
Yep.
1, get 1. They're about 10 foot or so from the grate.
So, yeah, how strong is the ladder and like
Yeah, I was wondering, can both of us get on the
breaking
ladder?
or no, actually, if I tried to shove the grate up and out, would the ladder collapse under me or
Probably not.
okay, so try to quietly lift and shift the grate.
Okay. Give me first a athletics. Let me pull up athletics.
Straight.
Yep, regular athletics check, and then we'll do a stealth check.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's all your AP. Go for it, buddy. Looky.
All right, that's 3 AP
Okay.
earn. Increase in the difficulty. So moving the grate and everything, that's easy. Doing it quietly is difficult. You have an increased difficulty now on the stealth.
So straight sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you
Yay.
I meet it.
Yeah, well, that's meter
Good
beat.
enough, yeah.
Meet is beating.
All we need to do.
So you're able to lift the grate and move it off to the side, and you don't make a sound any louder than a feather falling to the ground. As you lift your head up and begin moving out, we're going to switch maps here.
So I'm gonna put the grenade away and take out my syringe gun.
Okay. Now, Bane will not be able to come up and join you on this one.
Gotcha.
All right.
Oh, right. Gotta add that to the shortcut. Add these guys to the combat tracker. Show, make them neutral for the moment. See what you guys do to them. Did it? There we go.
Interesting where we came up.
This is DB, as he's called. I think that's the right name. Go to families. Yeah, all right. So you should be on the map now.
Hmm?
The correct line of sight here. My bad. All right. So as you come up, Jack, you find yourself. I'm gonna move. No, we can't. You find yourself in the bathroom, a small bathroom, and the grate is on the floor. There's, while not in operation now, there is what used to be an old shower, and it seems that the current owners have decided to turn the drain into a secret access tunnel.
Okay.
And the door is more of a curtain than a door.
All right.
The voices are coming from the other side.
So, try to quietly, find the door first, which isn't going to take much. And
Yeah,
quietly
you're right there.
and see if... Still trying to sneak at this point, so...
Yeah, you're still in sneak mode. Slash, however, is not. What are you doing, Slash?
I
How
guess,
far behind Jack
did
are you?
am I able to come up the ladder or?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, if I need to roll stealth, I'm good. Sneak.
Sneak, yeah.
All right.
Sneak, stealth, same thing. Same. You think you're stealthy.
Man.
How far up, how close behind Jack were you going to follow him?
I was going to try to get in the room as well.
Okay. So you swapped over to your syringer. Your assault rifle is now slung behind you, but you forgot to do a proper shake test before you began going up the ladder. And so your assault rifle ever so slightly taps as you go up the ladder.
Jack, you're making too much noise.
And kind of look back, quirk an eyebrow, and then just keep going. And just gently open the curtain.
All right, Jack, you're able to get up there and open the curtain enough, and you see the young man that was standing up there. And I didn't get images ready for the actual NPCs. Of course, these guys will be this particular NPC won't be that important later on, so it's no big deal. But you see the young man that was speaking earlier talking with a what looks to be a run-of-the-mill merchant, although he looks less dressed for travel merchantry and more of a stationary town merchant. And you get a good look at them. You see them talking. They're engrossed in their conversation. And then you hear the tap behind you. And as you hear it and you turn to look and see Slash step out of the drain, you realize that the two persons in the building also heard the noise and have now turned your direction and see you, and you hear their weapons being pulled out. Say, you! Who are you? You're not one of our mercenaries.
Yeah, we're not. And I pull the custom combat rifle up and aim it at them.
Okay.
You might want to drop those.
The merchant turns to the young man and says, DB, those are the guys your dad was talking to earlier. And DB looks at you and says, what he promised you? I'll give you more. Just got to stay quiet about what you've seen.
Can I hear the conversation, I'm guessing?
Oh, yes.
They're
You're up there.
They're not being quiet? Okay.
No.
Yeah, your mercs and scorpions went poof.
That's okay. You work for me instead of my dad. You can still get what we need done accomplished. And my dad will be none the wiser.
Yeah, but you don't know something about us. We're heroes. And I'm going to shoot the young guy with the trank gun, with the packs, syringe.
Packs. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's get you a target lock there and fire away. Well, that's not DB.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. DB is the young guy.
Okay, you got me. Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Miranda. Yep. All right. Sorry. All right. Got him.
Ooh. That was almost bad.
Not too bad.
Right,
I needed one, got one.
Okay.
Okay.
Action point on that one. Damage to see how long he's pacified. Excuse me.
Oh, are you kidding me? I have no luck either. Hold on. In addition to?
In addition to.
All right, what do you got that's in addition to?
Oh no, never mind. That's re-rolling the D20. Sorry. That's right. Yeah.
They pushed the button for nothing.
My apologies. Okay. No, I don't have anything.
Oh, you must make capitulations to the stream for getting the button pushed for nothing. Capitulate.
I'm sorry. All
right. So you shoot him with the syringer. The needle comes out. It pokes him. 1 damage. But when it gets there, you notice that it malfunctions and the liquid doesn't actually go in. He grabs it and turns it around, looks at it, kind of chuckles to himself, and throws it back at you.
Well, I guess that didn't work.
I'm going to use the Molotov cocktail as his throwing attack here.
All right. Don't burn me now.
I think I just targeted you with you, and I think I have it fixed. So let's throw. Oh gosh, no. No.
Okay.
He's not a good thrower. Okay.
No. Additional minor. That's not what I want. I want. He's going to spend 2 extra points, take an additional major action, and with his 10mm auto pistol, he will fire.
Oh, that 4 went to an 18.
Yeah. That is a hit. Damage. Critical injury. You're bleeding then on your torso now. /
Oh, yeah.
You took
That's
1
right.
damage after your damage reduction.
Got it. Bleeding. Got red on me.
Bring me my red pants. The no-name merchant will attack Jack with his 10mm auto pistol.
Oh.
That is a hit. That is an action point. Damage. 1 damage to Jack. However, he got.
Oh, you got some burst.
He's got the burst. So he will burst into Jack. So Jack, take 1 more damage as well, please. And then Jack, it is your turn.
All right. Save that for the moment. Okay, custom combat rifle. Ooh, doy. I should have. I have on the merchant, so.
On the merchant,
Yeah.
we'll target him before you do your damage. Nope. We were both doing it.
Yeah, and it.
Okay, hold on. I'll. All right. Now roll.
Okay.
All right. Critical.
Almighty. Get that vicious.
Yeah. It's a little. Merchants. Merchants, of all things.
Pretty much blasted his left arm off.
Seems like.
Anything else?
Blah! Sorry. Get out of my way. I gotta shoot him.
Alright. Alright.
Jack,
so
as you move out there, you hear a little bit of screaming coming from outside, and yeah, you hear some screaming from outside at the moment.
Alright.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Top of the round. Slash, it is your turn. Stupid packs. Didn't work for you or me.
Guess what? I'm gonna shoot him again with the packs.
Oh boy.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Holy
Give me
cow.
some of them.
Right.
All right, so listen, we needed one. I mean, you got 5 action points. Nicely done.
That's why I did it. Yeah, that's why I did it like that.
All right.
Roll damage. Oh, no.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 3 effects. 3 rounds, buddy.
All right.
And hold on. Wait. No, it's not. Yeah, there we go. So, action Jackson. I'm gonna shoot the traitor with a axe.
Okay.
I don't get any extra difficulty because of the perk, Action Boy.
All right.
So it'll still be a singular.
Got a little number crunched character here.
All right, cool.
All right, that's a hit. That's an action point. You were crunching those action points, weren't you? You were playing those from the beginning.
From the beginning, yo. One round.
All right. Get that in my combat tracker here.
Whew, that was good. Either way, I was gonna at least use 2 action points to shoot the other one. So
yeah. All right. Anything else?
put down your weapons now, boys. Remember, we're heroes.
All right.
Oh.
So steal the pistols.
I mean, yeah, they're both down long enough. You both get actions in between. They actually, because of the packs, they're like, yeah, here, because they can't do anything hostile. And DB, the young guy over there, is like, I can give you money, all the beverage you want, make you rich. Just what have you done? Money.
No, we're heroes. We got caps. We're heroes.
You're
Ain't that
not
right,
my
Dr.
heroes. Be my heroes. I got money.
I'm sorry. I got to go home to my mama, so I got to look her in the eye and say I love her. So you come on with me.
Well, you know what you can say to your mama?
And I just shoved something in his mouth.
No, he can't get it out because of the packs. It's mean. He's not.
Oh, yeah. But I still shoved something in his mouth. I don't want to hear him talk anymore. If I have to, I'll take my boot off and put my sock in his mouth.
But
I'm going to find something
sock
else.
on your foot. You can go for a sock in your back.
I don't know. If he starts talking about my mama, I might do that.
Such a time to wish for handcuffs.
We'll got.
Or
Yeah,
a length of rope.
I got something. I know I got something in here. I mean, I'll disassemble a syringe, or a stim pack just to tie him up with the hose, if nothing else.
Fortunately, there's enough supplies laying around that you find a way to restrain them.
Yeah,
I got
a heart.
As you're working on it, though, the door, somebody starts banging on the door and it actually gets busted in. And it looks like the local law enforcement, i.e. the Tang officers that are operating as local law enforcement, they come in. And the old Mr. Elijah Beaumont's not too far behind them. As he steps in, they pull their guns, they point them at you. They see that nobody's dead. There's injuries, but they see the weapons are not being pointed at anybody anymore, so they calm down fairly quickly. And Elijah Beaumont
Greetings,
comes in.
citizens. Greetings, citizens. You help the heroes.
And I facepalm.
The soldier, one of the soldiers is like, yeah, we'll be the judge about that. And as he's saying that, Elijah comes in and just puts his hand on his shoulder and says, I'll take this from here now. And he waves them off. And a few more mercenaries come in that Elijah has waved in. These mercenaries look very well equipped. They're not your run-of-the-mill wasteland mercenaries. They have, I wouldn't say pristine combat armor, but it's near pristine combat armor. They have, their weapons are in pretty much pristine shape. They've done really, kept up with them really well and often. And they have several spare magazines on their vests attached to the combat armor and everything. They're decked out, ready to go to war, as it were. They come in and begin securing the merchant and DB. Elijah looks at you and says, so, what'd you figure out?
They were sending mercs through, sending the Riot Scorpions through after training them to cause havoc, and then sending mercs in to snatch a variety of things. Sounds like most of your missing product and equipment is their fault.
Yeah, just gotta figure out where they put it at now. Any idea why or what they were planning to do with it?
Take the company out from under you, sounded like.
Yeah, that sounds about like my son. Didn't quite learn things I needed him to learn. Well, it's a job well done. My son's still alive. So that's a positive.
I point to the bathroom, and you might want to get somebody to collapse or fill in the tunnel.
Yeah, we'll be seizing this particular establishment until we have that secured.
He's got an ambition.
Ambition at the cost of one's family is
yeah. He was talking about my mama. I had to put a sock in his mouth. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm going to want that back.
It was already discarded on the floor somewhere.
Oh, okay. You guys look real tough. I think I'm going to start. I'm going to put magazines like that on mine when I go out into the wilderness.
Well, if you're serious about being as tough as those guys, you may want to think about joining my own mercenary group that I'm starting.
Oh, well, I look at Jack. We got engagements, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Well, the offer still stands. You do good work. I'm sure my son tried to sway you to take his side, but you didn't. So you're loyal. I respect that. Look me up anytime you're back in town.
Of course. Just remember, we're heroes, so we can't do nothing, What's the word, Jack? Untoward? Well, we can't do nothing bad. Yeah. That's a good one. I'll go for that.
He hands you both a bag of caps, 1,000 caps apiece.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, Jack.
6282 282. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, wow. If you're gonna pay like this, definitely. If you got good jobs, I mean, we do. We, like I said, we're heroes. But yeah, I like this. And I'll jingle my caps a little bit and then put them away.
Right. Close the door out.
What was your name, Mister?
Elijah
Elijah.
Beaumont.
Oh, Elijah. All right. Well, oh, that's right. Sorry, my name is Slash. Um, I can't give you my real name. Mama said not to give them out, but that's what they call me out in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Uncle Jack.
Well,
Thanks for the cat,
thanks for
Elijah.
doing good work. Like I said,
Or should I call you Mr. Beaumont?
it's Bew, not Boo.
Oh, I'm sorry, Beaumont. Should I call you Mr. Beaumont?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
that would be
okay.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, if you're in town again, look me up. I may have more work for you. Or once my mercenary company gets more established, we'll be looking for more mercenaries. Until then, I have things to attend to. And he,
Yeah, Jack, hold up. I gotta go too. Jack.
all right.
I hope this is the door out. No.
Now you're now in the town center.
Okay.
I pulled you outside of the establishment already. You're now on the main street of Waco, and I have awarded XP
Okay. What's that?
experience points.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Gonna
cool.
just a little shy.
Just a little
All
shy.
right.
I think
Just a little.
I don't know if I gave them that one or not. We're gonna give that one again. We're
Oh,
still a
damn
little
it! Just a
shy.
little shy.
No, that's fine.
Excuse my mouth.
All right. So
Hey, Jack. After hitting my head, I kind of forgot. What were we doing before we got all messed up in these bottle caps? I mean, these soda bottles.
Okay.
We're gonna need this map anymore, or
not really, no.
yeah,
So you have um
quest. There we go.
yeah. Those are the two that you have in progress right now that
Oh, okay.
are you can complete. Um or work on, I guess would be the proper term. And then there is this one that you've not necessarily picked up. That's still in the job board in Waco. And of course, you have the ability. If you guys just want to completely ignore quests and do something else, you can.
All right. So
Oh, we didn't do the SOS?
yeah,
Did you?
No, oh, not yet. Is that what you said?
not yet. No.
Oh, okay. All right. I must have been thinking about Dr. Show. Yeah, Dr. Soon and his SOS. That's what it was. Was that his name, Dr. Soon?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Um. So
Ooh, look at this, Jack. There's an SOS.
yeah, and
Don't we know something about Goodfellow?
been by there. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's to the southeast. Where's the farming experiment? Is that in a particular location?
Um, no, that one's more just a random quest, so it'll be no particular area. It's going to be on the outskirts of Waco, so not
Okay.
really going to be worried about specific location.
All right. Oh, before we leave Waco, I need to get some rad stuff. Yes. Some meds.
Okay.
Um,
Rad X or Rad away?
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Let's go to type and go to nope, not type category. Consumable. There's Rad
Thank you.
X. Rad X diluted.
Appreciate. Thank you for looking that up for me. I appreciate it.
No problem. I'll even drag it over to your inventory and you'll just set the number.
Got it.
Buying at that point. All right. So let's see here. Rarity 1. You find all kinds of Radx diluted and Radaway diluted. However, for the other two, one merchant has, or between all the merchants, you find 12 Radx's. They're the standard Radx, and one Radaway. The Radx and Radaway, the basics ones, so that the regular ones, the Radx is going to be 45 caps a piece. Because they are spread out between several vendors, you're not really going to be able to haggle with that because there's no real bulk buying at that point because no one vendor has all 12.
Gotcha.
And the Radaway will be 100 caps.
Okay. So there's one Radaway. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So did you put that on my?
I have not.
Character.
I'm
Okay.
free to say which
Yeah,
one
I'm
you're
gonna.
going to buy.
I totally am gonna get the Radaway, the one.
Right.
Especially if there's only one of that.
All right. That's on your character sheet now.
Thank you, sir. So that's 100.
What is this you have on your sheet? You have 26 of, but there's no name, no weight, or anything. At the bottom
For
of your
what?
list.
Oh, bottom of my list?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Oh no, it's not. I don't know.
I just noticed it and like.
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm going to delete it. That's okay with you.
That's not a problem.
All right. Get rid of that item. Okay. So the 12 Radx. So how do you want to handle that? Do you want to try and get all 12, or you want to go for the diluted instead?
Hold on. So, with my, so I have a perk, Smooth Talker. Is it Smooth Talker?
I think so. Yeah.
No. Well, that does help me with that, but mainly here we go. Junktown Jerky Vendor. Here we go. That's the one I want.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say anything about what it is, but I get like, oh no, that's reduced difficulty. There's something else. Here. Cap Collector. Yes. Would I buy or sell? I can decrease the price or increase it by 10%.
Which one is this?
Cap Collector.
Buy or sell items, you may increase or decrease the price of the goods being traded by 10%. Okay, so you're going to increase the goods by 10% and pay 10% more.
No. I just want to shave off 10% of the price. That's all. So.
All right, so the 100 caps for the Radaway becomes 90.
Okay.
45 for the Radx.
You want to just say 40?
Nope.
40. Okay. All right, 41. All right, that's fine.
If it gets to like
So
decimals of caps, then we'll round. But if it's not a
you got to,
decimal,
yeah.
we're going to stick with it.
All right. And what's the what does this do? It like gives me a defense against radiation, a
Which one?
DR. The one we're talking about. Oh, the
Rad
Rad
X?
X. Yeah.
Yes, gives you defense. It's
Okay.
preventative. So it's
Mhm.
it's damage reduction of 6
Oh.
for how long? Well, it says lasting. So that's gonna be like an encounter. Lasts for an encounter is what that means, I believe.
Like a scene area. Yeah.
Yeah, scene, whatever terminology. We probably probably more scene. Like you would take it, for example, if you went to one of the bases that got bombed, you would take it before you get to the base and last the entire time you're in the base. Unless we do
Okay.
like you're gonna spend nights there, then you have to start taking some more.
Right. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Totally. I'm gonna get 5 of those.
Okay. So 5 times 41. Let me drag it over to your inventory.
So 295. All right.
Get the right away rad X.
Excuse
Goes
me.
to 5. All right, got that at 5 for you.
All
Do
right.
you want to purchase any of the diluted ones?
I'll take a diluted. Oh, are there any diluted Rad X?
Yes, there's diluted
Um.
rad X and diluted rad away.
Oh, excuse me. Diluted right away. That's what I want. I'll
Okay,
take
yep.
5 of the diluted right away.
All right, I'll give it to you at the cost in the thing, counting your 10% discount.
Okay. So how much was that?
There's going to be 50 apiece.
Okay. All right. So I'll get 5 of those. Okay.
All right, 5 of those. All right, so that's 250 caps.
Yep. Oops. Did that wrong.
Okay.
$5.45. All right.
All right, anything else?
That's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Jack, you want to take a gander at the market at all?
As well look for 308 rounds.
308. You have some on your inventory already?
Yes, I have 48 of them presently.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you said 308?
Yeah, 308 rounds. Yeah.
308. Okay. So yes, you do find some. We're going to do a times 10 on this roll. There's 190 rounds at the primary arms dealer in Waco.
Okay.
And there'll be 4 caps apiece.
Okay.
I want to go by the doctor that we gave the robots to.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc, can you help me? I got beat up a little bit.
75 caps per injury and 50 caps for full HP.
I don't get no like discount for
That is
bringing
discount.
in.
That
Dang,
is
yeah, you
yeah.
nobody, lordy. Alrighty. Okay.
Waco.
So that was 75 for injuries and how much for
50.
50.
50? Okay, 75 and 50. Okay. Well, I got 2 injuries. Let's take care of them. And then I guess I get healed. So 200 caps. All right. Here you go, Doc. 200 caps.
All right. Thank you very much. Hope you don't see you again in this condition?
Well, I ain't got no promises.
Mm.
You know we're heroes, right? Jack, wait.
and
I gotta go, Doc. He's gone. Sorry.
you're the one who wandered off. Anyways, so I buy like 50 308 rounds.
Okay.
So
You got tons of caps. Why would you buy them all? You penny pincher.
well, I'm also looking at how much I've got on me and looking at how much weight I'm nominally supposed to be able to carry. Like, if I buy 190 rounds, that would be 238, and I'm already carrying over 300 rounds as is. So, so that's the farming or the no, that's the farming. Raven Watch, okay.
Uh, all right. So I was trying to find a token or something to do better on that, but the campfire is going to continue to represent where you guys are until you do something different. Maybe there'll be a vehicle involved in it, but and I'll get this map updated at some point with the Raven Watch built into the actual map instead of being drawn on there. And I'm going to erase that drawing. Uh-oh. That drawing won't go away. Interesting. I got a yellow circle there that I can't get rid of. Oh well.
Is it part of the map? I don't know if you have layers.
Oh, I drew it a different way, didn't I? I drew it like this. Oh. I think. Nope, maybe not. There's that. And then that works, but that one doesn't. Oh well. That circle is there permanently for some reason. I'll just have to redo the database entry for the image and start fresh at some point. All right, so y'all done with the
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to do next?
Well, I guess we go. You want to go scatter some seeds while we go check out this SOS? Oh, crap.
What does scatter seeds mean?
Oh, you want to go do the map?
Oh,
The map is covered. Let's see. Wasteland farming experiment. I don't know exactly what it is, so I'm just making it up as I go. So. What do you say, Jack? Or do you want to do something different?
Let's go farming.
All right.
All right.
Mama told me a story of Johnny Appleseed, I think he was.
That's One name, yes.
So what do we need to do with the wasteland farming experiment?
What we're going to do is we're about halfway through our session. We're going to take a break while I prepare a map.
All right. Sounds
Uh,
good. Maybe.
yeah. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll see you then. All right. We're back on. Going to be headed out to an undisclosed location. As you speak with the mission giver, they give you a little bit more detail before you head out. They tell you that the area that they're having you go to has not been explored all that much. Most people that have gone there have not really returned, or they've come running back, complaining about the hostiles that are there. It's not safe for anybody to go that direction. But they have had plenty of people report back that there is plant life growing here in abundance, and much more than they've seen anywhere else. It's like it's a really seems to be a nice green area, and so they're very interested in finding out what kind of plants are thriving there, how they're thriving, and hopefully find a way to adapt their own food, seeds and everything to grow in more than just specially cultivated soil. So,
I'm gonna grab a shovel.
okay. I wonder if we actually have a shovel in items. We don't. You grab a shovel.
Yeah, just want to make sure I have something to dig with. So,
Yeah. So, you arrive. You find, now I know these trees look like they're chopped off, but I think that's just done for the map styling. They're actually, from your perspective, they're fully grown. These trees are actually fully grown. They have their leaves, they are green. The grass is green and soft, and there's a pond in the center.
Do they have like pine cones or acorns or anything like that?
Yeah, no pine cones, just leaves.
Okay. So I'll dig up a good, I don't know, basketball size of dirt where we're standing. Like when we first kind of get into the good and green. And so I don't know how many pounds or whatever, and I'll wrap it up and put it on Betsy.
Okay. Near the edge.
Yeah. Did they said that there was beasties in the area? Did anybody say any particular types or?
No, they didn't get that info.
Okay. I tried. I look at Bane and do you smell anything?
He's sniffing. He smells something.
Uh-oh.
Can't quite get that to work. We're going to go with Dawn. Yeah, there we go. Right, so Bane comes up. He's sniffing. He definitely smells something. Jack, you're starting to feel the twinge of nearby radiation.
All right. Might want to be careful about the pond.
As you get closer to that pond,
radioactive.
You see that the pond is very green. But while the pond itself is very green, very radioactive, near the pond is where the trees and the plants seem to have flourished the most.
Do I have a rad detector on my Pip-Boy?
You do.
Do I know how to use it?
It's automatic. It
Okay.
has it's clicking a little bit more, but not a lot.
Gotcha.
You've kind of gotten used to the level that it clicks at now because it's getting the hits from Jack. As much as he has it all under control and everything,
Gotcha.
it's still a little bit higher than it used to be when you hung out with him.
So that's kind of like, okay. It's almost like he's got his own rhythm, and I know, oh, Jack's coming. Got to go, Mom.
Yeah, something like that.
And I'll meet him at the front door.
Or, yeah, I'm just that little bit above background.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah. And depending on... I imagine the background radiation after the bombs fell, at least for a little while, got kind of fun.
Right.
That's one way to put it.
I'm going to tell Betsy to stay here.
All right, Betsy stays there. You get closer. The closer you get to the pond, the more your pit boy reacts. Still not to the point that you're alarmed or that you're taking damage or radiation points from it.
All right. All right. Before I go any further,
Red X.
Rad X. Yeah. Do I think this is possibly going to be heavy radiation or just a little bit of radiation?
Unfortunately, you don't have enough experience to really tell.
All right. I'm going to use a standard Rad X.
Okay. Jack, you're definitely feeling the pull of radiation from this water area. It's got the dispersal pattern of the radiation that, as you feel it, is similar to when you've been close to sites that were hit with the big boys, the big bombs. But you don't recall any bombs landing here. And obviously,
Yeah.
it's not putting off as much as one of those did, but
I'm looking around like, this isn't a crater. So, okay. A lot of rads for some place that probably shouldn't have it. Maybe somebody buried something out here. And I'm actually saying that out loud.
Are those barrels or are those bushes?
all trees and bushes. No barrels
Okay.
that you see.
All right.
Okay. And there's no, like, pine cones, acorns, or similar, like, seeds for the trees?
No.
Okay.
These are not that are obvious. No pine cones, no acorns. You would think that these are more along the lines of like a dogwood tree. So you're going to be looking for, if you want to get the seeds of the trees, you're looking for a much smaller seed. It's not going to be as obvious as the pine cone or the acorn.
Okay. Fine.
You want to check out the pond? I got you covered.
Might as well. So,
You get to there, the pull is stronger and stronger the closer you get. But you can't quite tell. It definitely seems to be coming from the pond.
What do you think a grenade would do to it?
Spray of water and not much else.
Oh, well, you seem kind of tense. I didn't know if there's something in there.
There might be. But at this point, all I can tell about is there's a whole lot of radiation and water. So, don't know.
Did they give us any gear to analyze, or they just want us to collect seeds and, like, do they want us to collect any plants or anything?
Seeds, soil samples, that kind of thing. They didn't really give you any gear. I mean, you got your shovel.
Yeah.
But they didn't give you any actual analysis. So they plan to do the analysis themselves.
All
All right.
You want to see what them bushes have? Maybe they got some kind of fruit or something.
Might not be a bad idea. Just kind of move over to him.
All right.
They're what, like evergreen or berry?
Yeah, evergreenish, as you do.
Oh,
Let's change the visibility. No, not including party vision. Always visible. You see them?
yep. Hiding behind the tree.
Yep. So, Jack, as you walk by, he climbs out from the roots of this tree and begins making his way towards you.
Okay.
Passes close to the water and rushes you and attacks. Let's see, did it get the target? Yep.
Jack, watch out!
And that is a hit. For no damage.
That's crazy.
All right, Jack. Actually, no, we'll go to the top round. Bane. What is Bane going to do?
Well, his understanding of things is somewhat looser than ours, so he's gonna come chasing into the irradiated area. That's as far as I want to drag him.
Okay.
Okay.
And Slash, you're next.
I shoot my assault rifle.
Yeah. You needed 1 to hit. You got 4. That gives you guys 3 action points. Roll your damage.
Ouch.
And you got, well, it's dead.
Yeah.
I was going to say you got burst, but it's kind of useless.
Why? I mean,
It's dead
oh, with just the 9 or with the burst?
with just the 9.
Oh goodness! It didn't say. It didn't say it was dead here. So on my part,
Dying is dead.
yeah, no, it didn't even say that. So
It did?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It just says
And
I
fertile.
do see it's showing that as not. Is it? What do you
yeah,
guys
and
see then?
he had it targeted and not see, but it doesn't show that he even had it targeted on the listing here.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I did have it targeted.
Huh. Okay, well, it's dead.
All right.
Okay, well
That was easier than I
that was
thought.
quick.
Um, okay. I mean, 9 damage is a lot, but
Well, these
Okay.
guys are pretty weak.
Uh-huh.
I got your back, Jack.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds like it needs to be a song.
Oh no! All right, let's see.
Give me some time. I'll come up
Jack.
with a song.
Jack, it's your turn.
Alright, so I don't see any other thing there. Am I sensing any additional point sources, or is it just the pond and not much else?
The pond is just overpowering.
Okay,
So-
but I don't see anybody else.
You don't see anybody else now.
Alright, so I'm start looking at the bushes again, see if there's like berries or nuts or something.
The bushes, they do have some red berries in there. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but you would recognize them from pre-war. That at least pre-war, they were poisonous, but they could still be useful in the fact that they're growing and thriving in a hostile environment.
Hollybush?
I don't remember.
Okay. Fine, still collect up some of them. And skirt, and then after that skirt around the body and collect up some water.
Okay, as you're collecting the water, you see, and you're getting closer contact with it. Your hand dips into the water a little bit as you're collecting it into the vial. You suddenly see in your mind's eye, at the center of this pond, a bright, glowing atom. Bright, glowing green atom.
Okay.
That's all you get to say is okay.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. It's like, would the radiation healing counteract drowning?
Ooh. Don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I'm like, I don't have anything like scuba gear or supplied air or even a frickin' snorkel. So,
Well,
I'm sure Betsy's got some junk on her.
yeah, but like anything take terribly long to look into. So, I can try and wade in and see if it's not too terribly deep, or like got the flask or vial or whatever I was taking the sample in, and then try to just see how deep this is.
okay. All right. As you begin to wade in, the water comes up to About halfway up, halfway between your ankles and your knee on your calf.
Okay.
As you do that, you hear another feral ghoul wake up. And crawl out from the roots around another tree, and it locks eyes with you. It just stares at you.
Alright. And I pull the combat rifle round and wait.
Okay. It continues to just sit there.
Okay.
Hisses at you a little bit.
Yeah. But
It just
it's
stares at you.
hostile, but it's not. It's not going to get in the water.
Doesn't seem like it.
Alright. So I'll wait till it does something or someone else does something.
Okay. Looks like Flash is coming in. The Farragold notices you, Slash. As you cross between, you're behind a tree, you can't see you now, but when you're crossing between, it noticed you. It gives you a hiss.
If anything comes at me, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
Well, outside of friendly.
Okay.
I heard a little okay in there, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Let's.
Yeah.
I know how wish spells go.
Another Farragold comes out. A little bit further down, another tree. It does the same thing. The first one is now keeping an eye on Slash. The second one is watching you, Jack.
Alright.
What do you see? What is it?
Well, two
What's in-
ghouls. Well, oh,
What's in
and
the box? Sorry.
there's something in the pond that seems to be generating the radiation.
You think they'll want it?
Either that or they're trying to guard it.
Well, I got you covered. If you want to go get it, I'll shoot them up.
Well, kind of looks like might as well put them out of our misery.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot the one I'm targeting. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's 2 action points. Yeah, I still don't have the audio for this yet. All right. They hiss at you.
Did it not target it again?
No, it's I think what it is, I'm revealing them one at a time, so it's hiding a lot of the results.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, you hit and everything, so
2,
you're good.
3, 4.
It does not go down, however.
I'll shoot him 2 more times with that burst.
Okay, and where's the other 2 bursts?
I guess.
Into
Okay.
3.
You finish them both off. Hang on. There's more. But wait, there's more.
On appeal time.
An extra $9.99. You can get the full ShamWow package.
Oh.
There's a glowing one. Let me read through. There it is.
Jack, watch out. They're coming for you again.
The glowing one comes out from behind the tree. Moves up to there and uses his radiation pulse and brings these 2 back up. So 1 and 3.
I was wondering. Okay.
So that's 4. 1, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, 4 should still be out. And these are at that. Alright. So it's the glowing one's turn. As he does this, in your head, Jack, you hear this?
Stop. Do not take our power.
Okay.
Did you hear it? Was it clear?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, one hand with the combat rifle, pull the radiant heart out of the pouch, and just barely enough, just a little bit of pulse, not much, just basically get it to light up, and say, your power versus mine? And
You will kill us. Do not take it. It is the only thing that keeps us safe here.
okay.
So I'm going to give you a little bit more to do there, Jack. You don't get to make an attack action, but you can either you take like a backing down, not being aggressive, or continue to be aggressive. That will determine what they do here after. So whatever your responses to his comments are will determine their action.
Okay, well, I sling the combat rifle and take like one step closer to the center of the plant.
Okay. All right. So since you do that, take a step closer to the center. The moment you take that step, invigorated and some special radiation GM trickery here, The two feral ghouls rush you. I wish I had. Oh yeah, I got a chase one here. Yeah, kind of. It'll work better when I have them chained together. So they rush in to attack you.
Alright.
That's a hit for no damage.
And does he take the radioactive?
I should not be, no.
3.
Well, I'm
Because
sorry.
the
You do take the rad damage. Collecting up the radiation. It doesn't. Just let it collect for now. It'll be okay.
Yeah. Like,
Another hit for no damage.
okay.
Go for Betsy. What's Betsy doing?
Hold on. I wasn't thinking about her going first.
Well, she's last. Technically.
Last. That's what it was. Okay. Okay. To do that, just to get closer, just in case I need help. So
All right.
let's stay out of the the mix unless I need help. So
It is Bane's turn. Huh. I see. Scoot him over to center him. All right. Anything else for Bane?
Not presently, no.
All right. Slash, your turn.
I'm targeting the glowing one with my assault rifle. Pew pew.
Holy cow. You got all the dice rolls today, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
That's a one,
Action
that's
jack.
a one.
Ouch.
And is it showing you all the results now? I think it is.
I think so.
Yeah. Go and roll damage and let's see if it does. Holy crap.
Just to make sure, I'm gonna put all three burst into
Yeah.
double tap.
Yeah. Let's see. 4 damage. 3 more
Miss.
bursts. 4. Because he takes 4 damage after reduction. So another 3 times 4. 12?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He's not dead.
No.
He's still standing at some.
Okay. All right.
Right.
So then I'm going to spend 2 additional action points for another major action, and I'm going to shoot him again.
Jesus.
Got my success.
Yeah. Make sure you got him targeted.
Oh. I forgot about that. All right.
What?
There we go.
So he was moving towards Jack at the time. So when you shoot him, you double tap him, you triple tap him, You quadruple tap him, and he finally falls, but he falls into the pond.
All right.
Okay, so that.
Jack, your turn.
Alright. Bayonet to Mr. Ghoul number 1. Provided the thing hasn't untargeted on me again.
Does not look like it has.
Alright, that's a hit.
And it fired the gun noise because it still said combat rifle in the match, word match. So ignore that.
Oh.
The Farragut takes 3 damage and is dying, and as it falls into the water, it kind of floats backwards. This is Farragut 1, and its head is kind of still facing you, Jack, and its eyes are closing. And as its head falls backwards into the water and kind of dips in, it suddenly sits back up and his eyes glow and he stares right at you again, standing back up.
Yep, I was expecting that.
Anything else, Jack?
Float away from him?
No. Well, I'm not in combat with him at the moment, so I try to disengage from the number 3 here.
Okay, you can use your movement to disengage and move 1 square.
And kind of look at the corpse and like, is it even twitching?
Number 4, no.
Okay.
It was originally number 2. It's now number 4.
Yeah.
All right, anything else?
Not presently.
Oh, no, I wasn't supposed to do that. There we go. All right. From where the glowing one fell into the water, you see a white, greenish pulse emerge from under the water as the glowing one stands back up out of the water. Its eyes narrowing at you.
We told you to leave. Do not take it.
And this time he says that out loud, so even you hear it slash.
Oh, cruddy! It speaks! Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh. And kind of look at it, the glowing one is like, you assume I'm actually meaning to take this.
He moves in to there. And does his radiation pulse. This is the full radiation pulse with damage. So 5 DC 6 to everything within range close, which is going to inflict you. There's
Okay.
slash. I guess I gotta do this again. Yep. Bane as well. So everything within these 5. Within the 5.
All right, go for it.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is gonna hurt.
That is 6 damage to everybody. 6 radiation damage. So, Jack, you're going to take 6. You're accumulating this radiation. If you had wounds, it would reverse your wounds. But you don't have wounds, so you're just accumulating the radiation right now. And Bane's got 6 slash. 6 on yours. Oh no,
I
wait,
got
slash.
the DR.
You son of a gun.
Right. That's why I took the full. I was like, nah, I'm gonna take the full hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 4 stands back up with some hit points with him now. And then the water itself, independent of the glowing one, pulsates. And they all seem to heal a bit. The ones that are standing in the water.
Alright.
Feral Ghoul 1 is going to kind of step back a little bit and wait. 3 is going to do the same. They seem to be gathering around the center of the pool, or of the pond. And Feral Ghoul 4, since you two are not engaged, he is going to maneuver around. I suppose I should, down like that. It's more accurate. Betsy.
She's gonna stay where she's at.
All right. Bane.
He's not feeling so wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Slash.
Doing, Jack? Are we running? What are we doing, Jack? Are we running?
Might be a good idea for you to get a little further back, but still need to see what it is that's producing the radiation. Besides, if we know what's here, we can tell people what to avoid. Like the whole frickin' area, and look directly at the glowing one as I say that.
Okay.
Then leave. We want nothing to do with you and yours.
Anything else, Slash?
No, I'm not gonna shoot anybody. Kind of seems a little ridiculous. Anybody comes out of the water at me, or faces Jack, if they come out of the water, I'll shoot them.
Okay. Jack, your turn.
Alright. So,
What are they protecting?
that's what I'm looking for. And I lift the Radiant Heart. Actually,
So, as you lift the Radiant Heart, it begins to, it glows a little bit stronger, and not from you trying to make it glow, and it seems to be reacting to whatever it is that they are protecting. It is now pulsating back and forth in pattern with the source under the water.
okay. And look at the glowing one and say, I could suck up all the radiation in this area and make it so you and yours collapse flat out dead. let me look, let me see, and then I'll leave it alone.
He looks at you, and what is left of his face, you think it's turning into like a bit of a smirk. It's kind of hard to tell, but since he has no lips left on top or bottom, but what's left of his cheeks on the other sides looks like they're coming up into the outer edges of a smile.
So, you have one of your own, and yet you do not understand it.
As he says that, the pulsating from under the water stops pulsating. It just glows green. And the radiation level spikes. Slash, your pit boy goes off the charts. You're now taking 12 points of radiation damage every round. Jack, you'll be doing the same as well as Bane. So Jack, it is still your turn.
Do I take it? Do I take that damage right now?
Yes, right now.
Okay.
So I'll do Bane, you do yours, Jack.
And Bane's gonna fall over.
Yeah, Bane falls over. He's not dead, but he is like unable to move. He's got massive radiation poisoning.
Something? Yes, that's what I was trying for. Okay. And alright, so I look at the glowing one and it's like, considering the last person who claimed they understood how to use one of these we killed, might want to just quit with the hostility.
You have encroached on our land, not the other way around. We are defending. Leave now.
Considering all I wanted to do is make sure I knew what I was looking at and was going to drop it right back into the water. And now you're making me consider taking it with me.
You make it a habit to take things and look at them without questioning, without permission.
You get the sense that he's not a glowing one from recent times. He has the same or similar vocabulary as you, pre-war vocabulary.
So, roughly the same age? Very roughly?
Very roughly, yeah.
Okay. Well, if it's a threat to the area around us, and the one I've got, I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know how to destroy it. I don't know any safe place to put it where nobody will ever get to it.
That is your problem, not mine. What we have here is ours, and ours alone. We are no threat to anyone. The only threat here is you.
You're the ones that started the attacking. Hell, there's a bunch of folks in town nearby that are just kind of wondering what's making everything grow here.
We attacked when you entered into the water. Take what is ours.
I wasn't going to take it, I was just going to look, but...
And when I told you to to leave, you took a step forward instead. Without questioning, without asking.
Still
We
have
make
to
the
make
things
sure
here
it's the
grow.
same thing as this and hold up the Radiant Heart.
It is the same.
All right. So since you're not taking a major action, we're gonna role play this here. We're gonna go out of turn order. As you hold up the Radiant Heart to say you're wanting to make sure it's the same thing, and he says it is. He reaches out with his hand, and the Radiant Heart leaves your hand and goes into his. And he raises up. It begins to change from its reddish glow into a green glow. And then the one in the pond reacts to it. And then his hand loosens on it, it begins to float, and it goes up and floats above the pond about 20 feet or so.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I can tell that you don't necessarily want to have combat, but you are also too stubborn to admit that you have encroached on our property. Rest assured that what we have is the same as what you have, except we have more control than you do. Clearly.
Well,
The things
we've
here
had it
grow
for a
because we
couple
will it
centuries.
to grow.
So everything we've collected, everything we've seen here, basically we should just throw it away and tell people that there's nothing worth having over here.
Now, you can take your samples. They can study them and study the radiation. They'll never be able to reproduce it. That just means they'll come here again. And we will defend ourselves.
Okay.
So it is your choice to take it back or not. Your fate is now in your hands.
Alright,
And as he
so
says this, he raises his left hand and lets the Radiant Heart lower down into it, and then hands it back to you.
Alright. So I put that back, sling the combat rifle, and pull out the water, and dump it out, throw the berries, and turn to walk away.
As y'all put some distance between you and the ghouls, they quiet down, and you see them just kind of sink back in under the water and move out towards their previous positions. As you're getting near the edge of the green area, you receive another telepathic message from the other ghoul, from the glowing one.
Should you ever require instruction, I am here.
In a century or three, I may actually, if I still have it, may take you up on that.
Hmm.
And look to Slash and like, dump it. There's nothing here for anybody but them. And just keep heading back to town.
Yeah, RTB.
Well, actually, as soon as we get out of, not just out of the area directly around the pond, but out of the area where things are growing, I'm gonna try to use the Radiant Heart to soak the radiation out of Slash and Bane.
Yep, you were able to. It comes out of Slash and Bane, and you can soak it out of yourself as well. That's
Okay.
not that it's really damage you in any way, but mechanically we do want to get rid of it. I'm still not sure how to handle putting radiation damage on your combat tracker there, because it is going to affect you mechanically, the same way the others do. But for now, you've absorbed it all into the Radiant Heart.
And okay, so
Thanks, Jack. I was getting sick. Oh gosh.
I kind of look at his face as his nose did start going again.
It did not.
Okay.
Now,
Just-
there's so just so you guys know, there's a certain threshold of the radiation. If you take enough radiation in one shot that would kill you, that's when I start the ghoulification process. But if you take a little bit of radiation at a time, it's just going to be death.
Yeah, I figured as much. I was just like making sure. And so, head back to town and get back to the quest giver then. Just
All right. And so they're really expecting to get some answers, get some samples and everything. So when you come back, you don't have.
On our way out, can we make a few signs? Danger radiation,
Sure.
and kind of in a semicircle, like facing Waco. Kind of just put those up.
Sure.
I don't know how much. I think we got some junk on us. We could use some junk, I guess.
Yeah, let's say 5 junk. Use 5 junk. You
Okay.
put up a few signs that are apparent.
Okay, it's probably on Betsy. Let's see.
So when you get back to the quest giver, they're very disappointed about not having any samples, and they say, "Well, I guess I'm gonna have to find someone else who actually can get in there. Maybe we're gonna have to take some actual scientists there. The hiring mercenaries hasn't been working out."
Oh no, there's a bit too much radiation.
Well, how much radiation? Surely you don't have life, plant life flourishing in radiation. That makes no sense.
yeah, the local ghoul population seems to think they've made it happen.
Oh, you're actually going to tell them about the ghoul population. Okay.
Yeah. There's local ghoul population and not sure exactly what it is, but there's enough rads like somebody dropped one of the big like Hiroshima Nagasaki sized bombs right there. And
Well, would these ghouls be willing to work with us to maybe grow some crops?
they seem to think anybody who comes near them is hostile. So maybe not.
Jack, maybe we could go back and talk to him. Maybe we could give him something and ask him if we could plant some seeds over there.
We could try if you really want to.
Do y'all have anything you want us to plant?
Well, we're trying to grow corn and such.
Do you just put dried corn or cooked corn or the whole the whole cob? What? I don't know much about planting.
The scientist hands you a few seed packets.
Oh.
This is what we're working with.
Alright.
You never know, Jack. They might. I didn't think about that.
Right. So.
Do you have any tomato seeds?
And I go looking through the packets, and is there tomatoes in there?
There's some tomatoes in there.
Just tap the packet. So,
Oh, I like tomatoes. They're yummy.
alright, so sure you want to do this, Slash?
I mean, we kind of know how they operate. We just stay away.
Alright. So, turn around, head back.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
yeah. Do you want to ask them first? I think they were kind of.
yeah. And kind of step, to, like, right around, or whichever is the closest to the Waco where it was, and just kinda just outside the edge of the trees, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And radiation pulse, like, just
Knocking on the door. Doot, doot, doot.
all that, and like basically send them the information. We told them. They still want to see if they can grow their stuff here. And ask, like, try to establish the link to talk and explain. And if they say no, not get any closer.
Okay. Let's see here. It basically gives you the complete and unmistakable impression that you should not have told them anything. You should have done anything and everything to keep them from being interested in this place. You are no longer welcome here, and anyone else that encroaches upon our land will face the full force of our radiation power.
Right. Told him to stay. It was a bad idea, but right.
Well, just so you understand, he's upset that you even told him that there was ghouls here. They had, up to that point, the people at Waco had not known that. And so the glowing one is upset about that because they'd been keeping their presence a secret. Everybody else that left here came away with what was essentially ghost stories. And that's what he had, that's what he's upset about now. It's like, now their presence is actually known. Which is why you have your earlier invitation to come back for instruction has been rescinded.
Not terribly surprised. And of course, then of course, since we get the negative, I'm like, look to Slash and say, nope, they ain't gonna go for it. And basically, just head back to town, hand the scientist or whoever back the seats and says, you don't want to go there. I told you, what is it, almost 3 hours now, back and forth?
Yeah.
Like, ago, you didn't want to go there, you didn't want to have anything to do with this, but you insisted, and basically they're saying they're going to kill everybody and anybody who comes near them.
Well, they're just ghouls. Maybe now we know that might be able to get Tang involved. They don't like when there's ghoul hordes nearby. They might get involved. But anyway, thank you for your time. You didn't get everything we wanted, but Here's 100 caps apiece.
All right.
That is, of course, 150 caps short of what the quest is worth.
That's fine.
Given the current time, we don't really have time to get into much else. So we're going to go and call it there. With
Okay.
the conclusion of that quest. Go ahead.
Well, I was actually going to say that also after we talked to the scientists, would have went to the local tank commander and like pointed out that there's a ghoul settlement, not feral ghoul settlement, but just ghoul settlement over there. And if locals decide they want to wipe it out, the leader is a glowing one, and they've got a way to produce enough radiation to wipe out a whole regiment in less than the time it takes to blink. So please ignore any requests to wipe them out.
Well, we'll certainly take that under advisement, though we do tend to deal with ghouls and glowing ones quite well. We've never met one that we couldn't handle yet. He looks at you, eyes you a little suspiciously. But we'll take that under advisement. Thank you for your time, citizen.
We're not citizens, we're heroes.
And facepalm
Right.
and dope slap.
And I'm the frickin' president of the NCR.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Is he serious right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He says to Jack.
He ain't quite all there. His elevator don't go all the way to the top most days.
Right. Well, I got work to get to, citizens, so y'all be on your way.
All right.
All right.
That was. Oy vey.
Why do you keep calling us citizens?
Because it's better than a few other things he could say.
Oh, okay.
Mm. All right.
Oh, that was interesting.
Right?
Yeah, that could have went. That could have gone better. That could have gone worse.
A little bit different than the standard just combat. I was trying to avoid combat. Y'all just
Yeah.
shooting?
Well,
I
yeah.
started shooting.
Well, yeah, and it took me a moment to realize you're actually trying not to start the fight, but also is like, if there's another Radiant Heart, and apparently there is, I was almost tempted to just like, as soon as it got handed back, I was like, okay, if you really think you can control all this, and just chuck the thing into the pond and walk away.
Yeah.
There are other consequences for you not having that radiant heart.
Yeah, I know. And it's just like not knowing in character about them,
Yeah.
or even if they exist. It's like,
All right. I'm going to do the outro real quick, and then we'll wrap up the session.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching today. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. We will have the next session. There we go. February 3rd at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget, not this Sunday, not tomorrow, but the following Sunday, we have the next D&D campaign, our session.
Into the unknown.
Into the unknown with GM Jeremy, a.k.a. Slash, whose elevator doesn't go all the way up.
Hey.
But it goes all the way up when he's a GM. It works perfectly fine then.
Yeah.
It's just
Yep.
a slash. But thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy it. Join us next time. We'll be back here next week with some more X4 and going to be adding Elite Dangerous to the roster pretty soon. So until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
See y'all.